Hello and welcome to our channel, dear viewers. Here, we will delve into the great wisdom of Stoicism to assist you in leading a life of inner peace and resilience. The importance of advice in your journey to a Stoic existence will be revealed in today's video. Let's enter the fascinating world of Stoicism while you sit back and unwind. One of the most well-known and renowned Stoic philosophers of all time is Marcus Aurelius. From 161 to 180 AD, he ruled Rome as Emperor of Rome. He was the final in a sequence of emperors that became known as the Five Good Emperors. At the time, he was among the world's most powerful people. Aurelius found time throughout his reign to compose a collection of autobiographical pieces that are now referred to as the Meditations, which have grown to be among the most significant works in Stoic philosophy. Discover the most well-liked pieces of Marcus Aurelius's life advice in this video. 1. Remember how fortunate you are to be alive, to breathe, to think, to appreciate, and to love when you first arise in the morning. This Stoic encourages us to begin each day with a sense of gratitude and appreciation for life's small pleasures. We are reminded of how fortunate we are to be alive and experience the world around us when we get up in the morning. It draws attention to 4 things that we frequently take for granted in life: breathing, thinking, enjoying, and loving. It serves to remind us of the fundamental bodily processes that sustain life, such as the ability to breathe. It also serves to remind us of our ability to reason and think, which enables us to navigate the world and make decisions. It also emphasizes the importance of finding happiness and enjoyment in the little things that happen every day. It encourages us to value the small joys in life, such as the aroma of freshly prepared food, the beauty of nature, and the presence of loved ones. We can cultivate a higher sense of happiness and fulfillment by recognizing and cherishing these moments. Finally, it serves to remind us of the significance of love in our lives. Love is the essential human feeling that binds us to one another and gives our life purpose. It includes the love we have for ourselves, as well as the love we have for our friends, partners, and family. We may cultivate stronger relationships and a more happy life by acknowledging the power of love. 2. You have the power to change your mind. This Stoic serves to remind us that we have influence and control over our own thoughts and mental condition. It emphasizes the idea that we have the ability to shape our minds and choose how we perceive and respond to the world around us, rather than being powerless victims of our own thoughts. Our minds are strong instruments that have the capacity to either empower or inhibit us. We have the power to either cultivate positive and empowering thoughts or let self-limiting and negative thoughts rule our mind. We have the ability to shape our attitudes, choose our beliefs, and focus on what is important to us. This quote encourages us to understand that we are not powerless over outside circumstances or other people's opinions. We may not be able to control everything that occurs to us, but we can control how we interpret and respond to the events that do. We can choose to tackle obstacles with a positive mind and a resilient attitude, looking for chances to grow and learn. It also means being conscious of our emotions and thoughts to have power over our mind. To understand our thought processes and confront any negative or harmful beliefs that may arise, it entails engaging in mindfulness and self-reflection practices. We may enhance our general well-being and deal with life's ups and downs with more power and resilience by cultivating a positive mindset. 3. The quality of your thoughts determines the happiness of your life. The impact that our thoughts have on our general happiness and well-being is highlighted by this Stoic. It suggests that the level of happiness we experience in life is significantly influenced by the quality of our thoughts. Our thoughts influence how we perceive the world and shape how we interpret and respond to situations and events. It can lead to a negative attitude on life and reduce our overall happiness if we consistently think negative or pessimistic thoughts. On the other hand, if we cultivate positive and upbeat thoughts, it can make life happier and more rewarding. This suggests that monetary goods or external circumstances are not the only factors that determine happiness. It emphasizes the importance of our inner world and the thoughts we choose to entertain instead. It implies that we have the power to shape our thoughts and find a positive viewpoint even in difficult or hard situations. We may improve the quality of our thoughts and ultimately raise our level of happiness by cultivating a mind full of gratitude, optimism, and self-compassion. It entails being aware of our thoughts, confronting negative or self-defeating beliefs, and intentionally choosing to focus on the positive parts of our lives. This quote serves to remind us that happiness is an internal state of mind that we have the power to cultivate rather than something that is exclusively reliant on outside circumstances. It encourages us to actively work toward cultivating a positive and upbeat mind attitude and to accept responsibility for our thoughts. 4. What we hear is not factual, it's all opinion. This Stoic emphasizes the idea that, rather than being objective truths or facts, the information we receive from others is subjective and based on their own perspectives and beliefs. It suggests that we should approach what we hear with a critical and discerning mindset, recognizing that it is influenced by individual biases and perceptions. Opinions from a wide range of sources, including friends, family, the media, and society, are encountered in our daily lives. These opinions have the power to shape our understanding of the world, as well as our own beliefs and choices. But it's crucial to keep in mind that opinions aren't always objective facts or realities. We are encouraged to examine and assess the information we receive by acknowledging that everything we hear is only an opinion. Before accepting a viewpoint as true, we should evaluate the source, look over the supporting evidence, and conduct a critical analysis. We may form a more informed and comprehensive viewpoint on any given subject thanks to this mindset. This quote also serves to remind us that we have the power to form our own opinions and beliefs. It is not appropriate for us to accept or embrace other people's opinions without giving them careful thought. Rather, in order to form our own well-informed opinions based on a range of perspectives and evidence, we should instead engage in independent thinking, study, and reflection. 5. Stop wasting time debating the qualities of a good man. The importance of action and personalism in Stoicism is highlighted by this Stoic. It advises us to stop wasting time debating and arguing about what it means to be a good person and instead focus on exhibiting those qualities ourselves. Instead than becoming bogged down in theoretical debates or intellectualizing about what constitutes virtue, the focus of Stoicism is on cultivating a virtuous life and living moral excellence. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that actions and conduct reflect genuine goodness. The quote encourages us to shift our focus from abstract ideas and words to actual application. It urges us to put an end to our arguments and begin living by the virtues we value and hope to embody. We are encouraged to actively cultivate such virtues inside ourselves, rather than wasting endless time debating what a good person ought to be. 6. Being unrelated to the person who caused the hurt is the best form of revenge. This Stoic suggests that the best form of revenge is to not give in to the level of the person who has hurt us. The quote encourages us to rise above their actions and be better than them, rather than seeking revenge or taking revenge in a similar way. To put it another way, it means that choosing not to engage in the same cruel conduct is the most potent way to respond to someone who has injured us. We should focus on improving ourselves and becoming better people rather than seeking revenge. Our strength and resilience can be shown by our kindness, forgiveness, and integrity. This quote serves to remind us that pursuing revenge need not entail harming others or seeking payback. It encourages us to rise above the actions of those who have hurt us and end the cycle of negativity. We can find great fulfillment and personal development by choosing a different path and responding with dignity and grace. 7. The color of one's thoughts becomes infused into one's soul. This Stoic suggests that we are profoundly influenced by our thoughts, which affect our soul, our innermost essence. It implies that, on a deeper level, the nature and quality of our thoughts influence and shape the essence of who we are. Our thoughts color our soul, just as dye colors fabric. Our thoughts leave a permanent mark on our inner selves. They are neither transient nor unimportant. Our soul will reflect the qualities of our thoughts if they are positive, inspiring, and filled with kindness and love. The weight of those hues will be felt by our soul, on the other hand, if our thoughts are negative, pessimistic, or filled with resentment and anger. This quote suggests, to put it another way, that our thoughts shape our personalities and the essence of who we are. Our soul will exude virtue and happiness if we consistently think positive and uplifting thoughts. Conversely, our soul will reflect our thoughts' negative and harsh qualities. 8. Embrace the things that fate has bound you to. This Stoic encourages us to accept and reconcile with the situations and circumstances that are outside of our control. It suggests that we accept and make peace with the things that fate or destiny has brought into our life rather than opposing or struggling against the inevitable. There are a lot of things in life that we cannot control. We can experience circumstances that we did not choose or anticipate, as well as unforeseen obstacles and disappointments. This quote advises us to accept these uncontrolled variables rather than obsessing on what may have been or fighting against them all the time. Acceptance means acknowledging the truth of the situation and finding inner peace within it, not giving up or resigning from it. It entails letting go of resistance and embracing the present moment as it is, without attachment to a different outcome or judgment. We release ourselves from pointless pain and find a sense of inner peace by accepting the things that fate has bound us to. Our focus can be redirected towards our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, as we have control over them. We can learn, grow, and adapt to the circumstances we find ourselves in when we accept them. 9. Don't do something if it's wrong. Don't mention something if it isn't true. This Stoic emphasizes the importance of morality and integrity in our words and actions. It advises us to refrain from engaging in actions or uttering words that are not morally or truthfully correct. We frequently encounter situations in life where we might be persuaded to abandon our moral principles or engage in actions that we are aware are immoral. This quote serves to remind us to follow our inner moral compass and refrain from acting in ways that are contrary to our moral convictions. In a similar vein, it urges us to express the truth and keep our words in check. It encourages us to refrain from gossiping, spreading lies, and engaging in dishonest communication. Speaking the truth upholds our integrity and fosters relationships based on trust. 10. To make a joyful life, very little is needed. This Stoic suggests that monetary wealth or favorable external circumstances are not necessary for happiness. Instead, it implies that living simply and with a focus on the necessities can lead to a happy life. The quest of happiness is frequently equated in our contemporary society with the accumulation of ever more things. But as this quote reminds us, true happiness is not found in worldly prosperity or outward accomplishments. It implies that the small joys and requirements of life are where happiness can be found. We shift our viewpoint and focus on what really matters by recognizing that very little is needed to make a happy life. It encourages us to find contentment in the present now and to take pleasure in the little things in life, such as spending time with loved ones and engaging in important activities. Everything quickly becomes overwhelming in recollection over time. This Stoic suggests that our memories of past experiences and events gradually deteriorate and lose prominence in our minds over time. The passage of time implies a way of obscuring and reducing the significance of our memories. The moments and emotions we hold dear are preserved in our memories, which serve as snapshots of our life. But as days stretch into weeks, months, and years, those memories lose some of their clarity and precision. Older memories fade into the background as time passes, bringing with it new experiences, difficulties, and pleasures that occupy mental space. This quote serves to remind us that memories are dynamic and sensitive to the influence of time and new experiences. In the present, some memories may be of enormous importance to us, but as time passes, their intensity and clarity may gradually decline. I hope you found these nuggets of Stoic wisdom motivating and provocative. Stoicism provides insightful advice on leading a life of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. We appreciate you coming along with us on this journey through the world of Stoicism, and may these teachings help you find your own path to a life that is more purposeful and happy.